Oh, hello. Welcome to today's video. A bit of a strange one. I'm going to review the Sisters of Battle JoyToy figurine that I recently purchased. So this is the Sister Superior. And I'm going to talk a little bit about where you should buy this stuff, because I always feel like Games Workshop didn't ever make that particularly clear. And just from the outset, I am going to gush a little bit about this company where I bought this from, for reasons a little bit clearer in the video. I want to make it really clear from the start. This is not sponsored content whatsoever. This is my opinion 110%. And I'm saying these things because I personally have had a really great experience purchasing from this alianatoy.com website. So let me explain a bit more about that. So first of all, these JoyToy things, if you are, I think a new set's just been advertised on Warhammer Community today, right? The Horus figure, right? So I've always wanted some of these JoyToy figures. I know that Glass Half Dead bought he bought some Space Marine. I want to say they weren't Space Marine Scouts. They were the Phobos fellas, I think. And he unboxed those either on his channel or on his Patreon. It blurs. And they look really cool. And they look so much cooler than the McFarlane toys, in my opinion, right? And I always wanted them. And I wanted the Armated Lady Sisters of Battle ones, right? The kind of the generic default kind of the black armored sisters with the red robes. But I was always at a loss of where you actually bought them, because Games Workshop kind of promotes these things, but then they only sold a few, usually Space Marines, at GamesWorkshop.com or Warhammer World or other events, but it was never the full range, and it was never the Sisters of Battle ones that I was interested in, because I'm a massive Sisters of Battle fan. So I'd pretty well given up and stopped thinking about these JoyToys, and then a couple of weeks ago, Warhammer Community ran this Relics official merchandise festival. It wasn't really a festival, it was one article on Warhammer Community, but what are you going to do? And they made it clear at the bottom of the article, like they want you to buy these things via merchoid.com. So I went to merchoid.com and had a look, and they didn't have the Armated Lady Sisters, right? They had the Bloody Rose Sisters that are very, very similar figures, but not the colour scheme that I wanted. And £61, including delivery, but £61. That's a bit steep for a small figure, you know? So I had a little look on eBay, because it reignited my feeling of, I'm sad that I missed out on these ones. Maybe I can just pick one up on eBay. Found Sister Superior Castler there for £88.73, including postage. Now, this is just too much money. This is just too much money for something that's cool. Don't get me wrong, they are very cool, but this is just too much money. So I was looking on the internet and I was searching up and I was kind of seeing what was what. And I came across this website, alianatoy.com. Now, if you visited it, and I will put a hyperlink in the description, I found the figure I was looking for $44 US, right? That's £35, at least when I purchased it. But by the way, you buy things using PayPal. If you're buying things in a foreign currency using PayPal, never let PayPal convert the currency. They'll try to convert the currency for you at their rate, which is always worse. Always click currency conversion options, and then click to pay in the USD, the United States dollar price, and then your bank will convert the currency for you. And at least for my bank, I bank with Monzo, and it's a far superior rate that I get. So £35 I paid all in. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this weird discount. I got a $3 discount. It just says 2024 29-3. Not sure what that's about. Okay. Now the website does look a bit dodgy. In that it's just a bog standard Shopify website, right? You might not know what Shopify is, but if you go and look at this website, it'll immediately go, oh yeah, one of these, right? And I thought, well, it's so cheap. It's so much cheaper than anywhere else I've seen it online. It's so much cheaper than the official prices are, right? But hey, I've got PayPal buyer protection, so it doesn't show up. I can always get my money back via PayPal. And I guess it was worth the pump for one figure. And the figure arrived, and it was in perfect condition. You know, couldn't have any complaints. I'll do a full unboxing for you in a second. And the other thing is, it arrived really quickly. So one of the things about ordering from China, you kind of have two concerns when you order from China. The first is, I guess, because we're Warhammer guys first and foremost, right, in the Warhammer hobby. So China is sometimes associated with recasts, with things that are clones of the original. But the thing you have to realise is that JoyToy is actually a Chinese company. It's not like when if you're buying like something from Games Workshop, which is a UK-based company, and you're buying it from China, and maybe it's going to be a recast. No, you're buying things made in China directly from the country in which they're made, so you don't really have that concern. The other thing that I thought would happen with the free shipping, I thought the free shipping would mean it was going to take months because it was going to be, shipped via the sea, right? So it would go into a container and go a long way and eventually make its way to me, right? No. That free shipping that was baked into that £35 price tag was apparently tracked airmail, right? So I ordered on the 4th of March and I got my figure on the 11th of March for £35. So much cheaper than any of the places that Games Workshop signpost you to in the UK. Absolutely amazing, right? So we're going to roll a video, which was recorded a few days ago, of me unboxing and reviewing the figure. So I hope you enjoy that. And then you'll come back to me for kind of the final thoughts and summing up. All right? See you in a sec. Right, so here for a quick unboxing of the JoyToy Adeptus Sororitas Battle Sisters Sister Superior Cassia. So I've not opened this yet. This is sealed exactly as it came from the Chinese reseller. Nice Chinese sticker on there, if anybody wants to translate that for me. Yeah. Back. So it says Adeptus Sororitas Battle Sisters Superior Cassia, Copyright Games Workshop Limited, 2022. Like I may have said, I'm recording this before the rest of the video. Like I may have said in the video, this one is in theory out of production, out of stock, finished with, hence 2022. But yeah, the place I got them from still had all these older ones. So that's brilliant. Made in China, obviously. But yeah, Chinese products. So let's get this open. I've wanted one of these for a long time. Obviously, I've seen loads of video unboxings of them. Not of the sister, actually. I've seen them of the other Marines, right? Because normal, functioning people love Space Marines. But I just think this is really cool. So there's the butt. That's empty now. That's done with. So largely comes as one. Yeah, just sent everything flying everywhere. That's amazing. So we've got a backpack here. So there's the figure itself. Okay, really quite a cool. You know, that's like a weird leathery cape, and then we've got the plastic and material. The painting is, it's one of those things where bits of it, like if we get the face and the head, really well done. Apparently I can pop the head off and no, maybe I can't, no, I definitely can, because I've got a helmet, right? So oh yeah, head pops off and pop on the helmet if that's what you want to do. I don't think it is, because the bare head's so cool. You got the power sword there, right, which you can draw from the scabbard, which again is pretty cool. Okay, so let me try and put her together how I would want her. So we're going to try and go for some kind of pose here. It's going to be quite challenging, right? I think so. Let's get that helmet head off. Helmet head can go back in the back in the box. Let's get the bear head back on, because it's clearly better. Okay, there's our bear head. Now, for the sword, does the hand that she comes with so many kinds of alternate hands. Got a nice bit of silica gel. Backpack. That's obviously something that we understand where that goes. Right? So that's got the backpack on. Right, now we got our combi flamer and our sword and a selection of hands that honestly I struggle. So we got looks like a fist. That could be the hand that holds the sword. Yeah. Yeah. There's a hand that holds a sword. And then a hand that holds the combi flamer as well. Right. Except they're both left hands. They're both left hands. And the fist. So this is a right hand. So let's have a little look here. Let's take that hand off. Let's try that hand on. No, that's not gonna. Now we don't want the. We want the sword. I've never worn a sword in my life, but you draw across the body with a sword, don't you? So definitely want the sword in that hand. Maybe this hand that's come on the model here is the hand on this side that will hold the. Not doing the best job of doing this on camera, am I? Right, it's not like I'm a YouTuber that's been doing this for over a couple of years or anything. But there you go. So I don't know if anyone's ever handled one of these before. The material is weird. Like, it's weirdly flexible but not flexible, if you know what I mean. Right, so I want that down there. I want this hand sort of raised. I'm going to pull. Come on. I'm going to pull that hand off. Pulling them off like that, you feel like you're breaking something. We're going to attach this hand. Oh. No. Wrist joint. Come on. This is going to be one of those things that for me, I don't know what your use case is. If you collect JoyToys, let me know. I have a feeling I'm going to set this up exactly once, right? And then never touch it again. You know, it's not going to occur to me to be like, yes, I could modify that using these spare parts that I have. So let's put the hands back in there. Right, hands in there, head in there. So those are the bits that we aren't using. 4 hands and a head, a helmeted head. So I'll put that here, and you can see it on the definitely superfluous palette cam, because it's my streaming setup. Okay. And there is the figure. Really nice. Like, a little bit fiddly to actually set up. Like, that belt's like a separate part as well. I'm sure if I wanted to investigate pulling her apart of the torso, I could if I wanted to remove that belt. And she was standing. There you go. Now, there's a slight question in my mind of where in my room I have space for more ornaments. But I've got something coming from Amazon to try and solve that problem, right? So I'll perhaps show that off at some point, but we'll see. But that's really good. Now, I'm not... Is it worth £35? I mean, objectively, no. We're living in a cost of living crisis. I tell you what, though, right? If it's a choice between this and I have one back here. Excuse me. The McFarlane Sister of Battle, right? Obviously, the McFarlane's far bigger, but the JoyToy is just far more beautiful. Part of that is the fact that it comes with a bare head. Part of the fact that it hasn't been sat on my window ledge. Let's give it a nice dust. Gathering dust and cobwebs. Now, the McFarlane ones in the UK are in fact far more affordable, and they're everywhere, and they really had distribution. And as I've said probably in the rest of the video, there was quite a bit of difficulty in getting this JoyToy figure, finding somewhere. And I honestly thought I'd missed my chance. And now the temptation to collect the whole squad is pretty high, right? Because I'm pretty impressed with that. That's really cool. So she's going somewhere on a little shelf, probably above my monitor over here somewhere. But yeah, really cool thing. Really enjoy that. That's made me really happy. So can't say fairer than that, can you? Hope you enjoyed that. So it's back to PowerPoint land now for you. Okay, but thank you for that. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. No, not bye bye, because you're going back to PowerPoint for some final thoughts, I'm sure. Cheerio. Okay, I hope we enjoyed it, and now we're back for final thoughts. So again, just to reiterate, because I know people are going to say, oh, you're being very positive about this company. Genuinely, it's 100% not a sponsored video. They don't know I'm making it, okay? I was just that impressed with the service that I got from this AlianaShop.com company. Really good. I am going to try and reach out to them, I think, on Instagram, or I think that's the best way I can find to contact them once this video goes live, and just say, hey, I made a really complimentary video about you. You know, if you want to send me some more figures to review, I wouldn't say no. I don't think they will, but you know, they might be pleased to have had a nice video made about them, and I might make them feel happy, so that's good. Do you own any of these JoyToys? Do you know? Do you like them? Do you think they're cool figures? Do you have any that you're collecting? Let me know in the comments. It's a bit of a divisive one. Some people really who like Warhammer a lot, but they don't like any of the Warhammer merch because they just want to, like, I've got so much money to spend on stuff that isn't like a necessity, and I want to spend every single last spare coin on actual miniatures, right? I know people like that. That's fine. But you know, for me, I love the merch. I love little bits and pieces like this. And the thing is as well, the figures are so cool. I bought one, and now I have bought another one, right, with a flamethrower, because it was half an accident. I was on the website, again, for the video, trying to just check that the shipping was always free and that it wasn't an introductory offer, and accidentally, because PayPal's a bit unclear, it says click here to confirm and forward back to the merchant, and then it actually takes the money out of your account. So I thought, well, whatever, I'll go through the purchase. So I'm getting a second one with a flamethrower. And again, I've got that mysterious $3 discount as well, so that's cost me $40 because that one's a bit cheaper. I guess she comes with less pieces, right? Yeah, and they've got loads of... It's not just the JoyToys as well. They've got loads of stuff on that shop, but out of production stuff that you can't find anywhere else, you know, and all the 40k JoyToys that you could want. You know, they got the Gulliman and the Lion and all these other things. So, yeah, that's pretty amazing. If you've enjoyed this video, obviously this isn't a JoyToy review channel in the main. Generally, we're talking about Kill Team, Games Workshop, Warhammer 40,000, those kinds of things. But this is just one of those. Occasionally, I go off on one to do a random video that I like. I don't expect this one to get great views. So if you have made it to the end of this video, Give us a subscribe. Doesn't cost me anything, right? Doesn't cost you anything, rather, but it just really helps the channel out quite a lot. A big thanks to all my members. Those are the people who actually pay every month for to make to put money directly in my pocket. Thank you so much. Especially to Nightfall and Massive Crit, who are both members who subscribed at the highest possible tier. Thank you guys. Your contribution means a lot and means that I have money to fritter away on figures like this that bring me a lot of sits right above my monitor. And brings me quite a lot of pleasure every time I'm sitting at my computer. It's just a really cool object. So thanks guys for your financial support as well. Brilliant. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time for something that might be. Oh no, the next thing is going to be the live stream on Wednesday. So please do tune in for the live stream on Wednesday as well. All right, guys, have a good one. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.